the Knicks would head into Cleveland, Rock City, in a matchup with the Cleveland Cavaliers, a matchup with playoff implications. Shorthanded, without the Sergeant Julius Randle, their all-star. So who would the Knicks rely on to get the job done? Because Spider Mitchell was cooking in the first quarter. But our guy Jalen Brunson, number 11, he looked over at Spider. He said, look, let's start the playoffs right now. Because Jalen Brunson, Captain Clutch, went absolutely bananas on this Cleveland Cavaliers team. 48 points, 9 assists. He was everything for this Knicks team, man, from start to finish, and set a great tone. But it wasn't just Brunson tonight, because the supporting cast would come through and deliver. Quentin Grimes, Isaiah Hartenstein looking like Dikembe Mutombo out there. Josh Hart, Emmanuel Quickley. A complete team win and a statement win as the Knicks win 130-116. This was nothing short of a statement game. The floor general who has playoff experience. Remember, the floor general, he went to the Western Conference Finals last year. He dropped buckets on Donovan Mitchell last year. He saw Spider in Cleveland, and he knew his team needed him to deliver without Julius Randle. He saw red. He said it's all systems go, and that is exactly what he did from beginning to end. Marvelous performance tonight by Jalen Brunson, much needed as he's battling adversity with the injuries, the foot, the hand. It's a grind. That 82-game season, it's a grind, man. But Jalen Brunson tonight, JD, was spectacular. And he needed it because the way Spider Mitchell jumped out in the first quarter, you needed somebody to fight fire with fire. And watching Brunson operate in the way that he did, it took me back to that playoff matchup last year between the Mavs and the Jazz. And it just gave the Knicks fan assurance that when the other team's superstar is cooking, our guy can do. We have a guy. He can match fire with fire.
I think Donovan Mitchell knows it, but I think JB Bickerstaff and that Cleveland Cavaliers franchise just found out that the Knicks have their own star.
That's a fact.
And Donovan Mitchell knows it. The Cleveland Cavaliers now know it. And they are going to have nightmares now thinking about how they're going to contain this guy into the playoffs, because Jalen Brunson just gave him a lot of film on what to worry about for game one. And I said in the play-by-play, CP, that what a satisfying performance. And the reason I use the word satisfying is because if you seen how he's kind of struggled a little bit since these nagging injuries have come about,
right,
with the leg, and then he gets hurt, he goes out, then he comes back, he struggles, and against that Miami Heat game, he's been starting to get attacked on defense. He's looked a step slow here. His footwork hasn't been on point. And then the hand injury, now we see a cast on his hand, so we're starting to worry about, are the Knicks hiding something? Is he really okay? And for him to perform like this tonight in this stage on the road in Cleveland, where you're going to go on game one, to me is satisfying, because it gives the Knicks fan base, it gives the Knicks team, the Knicks franchise, ultra confidence that he's going to be all right.
When we talked about the small ball lineup, that was going to be a storyline of this game with Julius Randle being out. Obi Toppin did get to start, and I thought Obi played well. He started the game off, hit a three, got the team going. He got a couple of his transition buckets, which when he's out there, you want to certainly play fast. So I thought Obi, gave him an Obi contribution, 5 of 7 from the field, 12 points, 2 of 2 from downtown, but he got 19 minutes. Remember when Josh Hart got traded to the Knicks? What did Tibbs say? He can play the 2, he can play the 3, he can play the 4. He can play the 4. That was Tibbs, right? So now with the Julius out, hey, Tibbs says, hey, small ball. I've been a small ball guy all my life. Mm-hmm. So we've been waiting for Tibbs to go small for 3 years. Josh Hart gets here, and he gets 29 minutes. damn near at the 4. You gotta love it.
I want to look at the 3-point shooting tonight. We shot 17. We made 17 threes, which is great. Some people may say it's an anomaly for this team. I mean, we shoot 35% on the season, so I understand that. But I noticed this in the previous game against Miami. That second half without Randall, the Knicks played with more pace, and a lot of those threes were a byproduct, I think, of that pace, particularly against Miami, particularly against Cleveland, who are two teams that play a bit more slow. And I think for teams that are slow on their own, it's harder for them to play up to the speed that the Knicks are playing right now. I think it's really great to see that. And especially with Hartenstein's passing, I mean, so good.
Really
creating a lot of looks. There was a pass that he had, I can't remember if it was on IQ or Quick or Josh Hart from the left corner. That I thought was a pivotal moment.
Yeah.
And it really great playmaking tonight. Rapid fire. I know there's a lot of people in the call, so thanks guys.
Man. CPJD, what's going on, man? It's been a minute.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, Rod. Let's go, Rod. Ron, do we have a star or do we have a star?
Oh, we got a star. Thank you, Dallas, for your ignorance. Thank you for your ignorance. You know what I mean? Thank you for that. And it's going to cause them to lose their other star. So stay tuned. Get your popcorn ready for that.
Yep.
Because Doncic ain't going to stay there much longer.
Not at all.
Man, the New York Knicks tonight, man. Big win tonight without Big Randall. You know what I mean? Shout out to Randall, man. Hey, get well. We're going to need you, big fella. You know what I mean? Tonight was evident for as much as the ball moved nicely. You know what I mean? The Knicks ain't going to shoot like that every night. And you're going to need somebody who can get their own shot other than Brunson.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so when I look at that aspect, hey, Randall, hey, get well soon, man. Just rest up. April 14th, April 15th, when we kick this thing off, man, be ready to go. And the beautiful thing is he get to sit back and watch who he can trust going down the stretch, who he can trust in the playoffs, who he can throw the ball to. Hey, Quentin Grimes has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, he's here. The one thing I would love to see Tibbs do with that guy, man, and they don't run this play for him. I don't see him coming off curls.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing, you know, and even pin downs. The beautiful thing about Quentin Grimes and the reason why they should be doing it, that guy has a quick release. So he's ready to fire that thing. Hey, as soon as he come off, that thing is going to go. And I'm looking for that next evolution of his game. And I hope in the offseason he go call up Ray Allen, man. Go get with Ray Allen. Heck, go get with Reggie Miller. Either one of them guys and work on that part of the game, man. But I'm loving what I'm seeing from him. Hart, he's a bulldog. That guy plays bigger than his size. Man, Hartenstein is coming around. Those two centers, him and Mitch, that's a very good compliment. You know what I mean? That's a problem. Two guys that complement each other well. You know what I mean? Quickly. Man, Emmanuel Quickly is a blur. I might start calling him the blur. That dude is so fast, man. It's crazy to watch him.
And great show, man. Remember, this show's available in audio podcast format. JD, great job on the doubleheader. See you guys Sunday, Knicks versus Wizards. We out of here, man. Peace.